2 jobs, 76 hours a week, 2 kids, 0 help. I was exhausted. And when I finally rewarded myself with a 1978 Trans Am that represented my freedom, I was told, when you have kids, you can't have anything nice. My daughter buckled herself in the back seat and cried. She didn't want to get out the day we sold that car. Years later, I realized the car wasn't the problem. My freedom was. Today, we're talking about financial abuse disguised as love and how to spot it before you lose yourself. This episode contains content warning. We are discussing coercive control and financial abuse. Coercive control is a pattern of behavior that seeks to take away the victim's liberties or freedom, to strip away their sense of self. It's a controlling behavior that causes emotional and/or psychological harm. Financial abuse, the use of money, resources, and financial decision-making as a tool of power and control. This includes controlling how money is earned, spent, and saved. Why this matters? Many people don't recognize financial control as abuse because it doesn't leave visible bruises, but it's one of the most effective tools abusers use to trap their victims. Hey everyone, it's Nikki. Welcome to Real Talk with Nikki, no filter. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about 2 Trans Ams, 2 different cars, 2 different timelines, 2 different men, but both stories in the same way, with me giving up a piece of myself because someone convinced me I didn't deserve freedom. If you've ever worked 2 jobs while your partner worked none, or you've seen a decrease in their hours, if you've ever bought something for yourself and felt guilty, if you've ever been told you can't have nice things because you have kids or nice things don't get handed to people, this episode's for you. Because what I'm about to share isn't just my story. It's the story of thousands of people who are told they're lucky while they're being financially controlled. Let me take you back to the early 2000s. I'm a single mom, 2 kids. My son plays football, my daughter's in cheerleading. I'm working full time, managing everything alone and somehow making it work. And I had this car, a convertible Trans Am, not the 78. That comes later. This was my car, the car that replaced the 78 Trans Am. And let me tell you, driving that car with the top down, the tunes up, the wind blowing through my hair, that's what blew all the negative BS off my being, away from my aura. And in that moment, I felt free. It kind of felt like the phoenix rising from the ashes. I mean, you took one thing away that represented my freedom, and I replaced it. I got another one. We're going to fast forward a bit. Life changes. I meet someone. Let's call him Trans Am guy number 2. And of course, things seem good at first. He's charming, helpful, says all the right things. But slowly, and I mean slowly, because this is how it works, things start to shift. I'm still working 76 hours a week. He's working less or not at all. I don't even remember anymore. I was so busy holding everything together that I didn't even have time to question it. Here's the thing about financial abuse. It doesn't announce itself. It creeps in. It starts with little comments. You spend too much on the kids. Do you really need that? I'm just trying to help you be more responsible. Maybe you should sell some of your things. And before you know it, you're the one working 2 jobs, raising 2 kids, and being told you're responsible with money. Let me pause here and name what this is: coercive control through financial criticism. This is when someone uses comments about your money, your spending, your financial decisions as a way to make you doubt yourself. You start to internalize the message: I'm bad with money. I need someone to manage me. I can't be trusted. Meanwhile, you're the one paying for everything. So now we're going to fall back to the past. I'm still in my usual routine, working 76 hours a week, raising my kids by myself, and I wanted to treat myself to a 78 Trans Am. So this is years later. Different man, different car, same pattern. When I seen this car, something in me just lit up. It was all original, right down to the rainbow tape dashboard and 8-track player. I didn't need a car. I had one, a nice, reliable car. But I wanted that car. I wanted something fun in my life. I wanted to reward myself for all of my hard work. And of course, the car represented rebellion. It represented the girl I used to be before I became everyone's caretaker. It represented freedom as well. I'll never forget the first time he saw it. I was so excited, I thought he'd be happy for me. I worked for this, I earned it. Instead, he looked at me and said, "When you have kids, you can't have anything nice. Nice things don't get handed to people." Let that sink in. I worked 2 jobs. I had 2 kids. I had zero help. And I treated myself to something that made me happy, something that put a smile on my face. And his response was, "When you have kids, you can't have anything nice." As if I didn't earn it, as if I didn't deserve it, as if I was some spoiled child who needed to be taught a lesson. So eventually, a few years later, my Trans Am needed a new engine. And this was right up his alley. I mean, he could fix anything. He had the tools. He had everything to make the swap so easy. I even had the engine. So I asked him for help. And he said, "If you get rid of the Trans Am, I'll get you something else." Here's what he didn't say: "Let me help you fix it. Let's figure this out together." No, he wanted me to get rid of it. And he framed it like he was doing me a favor. Then came the excuses. Mothers don't drive Trans Ams. It's not safe for the kids. Okay, let's talk about that. This man had all kinds of nice things, nice vehicles. He was the father of my children, so he had children too. He had his nice work truck. Then there was the hot rod truck we built together. The whole family couldn't fit in that. Oh, and how about the motorcycles? The flat bottom race boat with the ginormous loud engine he brought home as the family boat. So let me tell you what this is called: concern trolling, using fake concern as a weapon of control. I'm just worried about the kids. I'm just trying to protect you. I'm just being practical. Translation: I just need you to give up things that make you feel free or make you happy. The day I sold the Trans Am, I took my daughter with me to the guy's house who bought it. She was seatbelted in the back and she was crying. I couldn't get her out of that car, and I felt her pain. She loved that car. That car had been good to us. It was our car, our freedom car. I made her get out, and I sold it. I can still see her face, the confusion, the betrayal. Like, "Mom, why are we doing this?" And I had no good answer, because the real answer was because a man told me to, because I was convinced I didn't deserve it, because I believed his lies. That when you have kids, you can't have anything nice, even when I earned it. This is financial abuse through asset control. This is when someone controls what you can buy, dictates what you can keep, makes you get rid of possessions that represent independence or happiness, uses concern or practicality to justify taking away your autonomy. And here's the cruelest part: they make you believe it's your decision. I'm not making you sell it. I'm just saying it's not safe. I'm not controlling you. I'm just trying to help. But the message is clear: you don't get to have things to make you feel free or make you happy. Okay, let's get tactical, because this shit's happening to someone listening right now, and you need to know what to look for. Red flag number 1: they criticize your spending, but don't contribute. You're working, they're not, or barely, but somehow you're the irresponsible one. Red flag number 2: they control access to shared money. You have to ask permission to spend your paycheck. They control the bank account. They monitor your purchases and interrogate you about receipts. Red flag number 3: they sabotage your work or career. They forget to watch the kids when you have an important meeting. They pick fights right before you leave for work. They tell you you're working too much when you're the only one bringing in money. Red flag number 4: they make you get rid of possessions. That's not practical. You don't need that. If you loved me, you'd sell it. Red flag number 5. They frame their control as concern. I'm just worried about the kids. I'm trying to help you make better decisions. I'm just being practical. Red flag number 6. You work multiple jobs while they work 0, and somehow you're still broke because they're using your income to fund their life. Red flag number 7. They use guilt to control purchases. Must be nice to afford that. When you bought it with your money, I guess some people can just buy whatever they want, when really you can't. Red flag number 8. They create financial chaos. Bills don't get paid, but they had money for their stuff. You're constantly in crisis mode. You're always scrambling to cover their expenses. Red flag number 9. You feel guilty for buying yourself anything, even necessities, even when you earned it, even when you deserve it. Red flag number 10. They tell you you don't deserve nice things, even when you earn them. If you're hearing this list and your stomach is churning, that's your body telling you the truth. Okay, so we've identified red flags. Now what? Step 1, name it. This is financial abuse. This is coercive control. This is not love. You are not overreacting. Step 2, document everything. Keep records of who pays for what. Screenshot conversations. Track your income and where it goes. Create a secret email account for those records. Create financial safety. Open a bank account in your name only. Direct deposit a portion of your paycheck there. Don't tell your partner about it. This is your escape fund. Now, normally, I do not advise hiding anything from your partner, but in this situation, it's different. You have to protect yourself. Talk to someone who gets it, not someone who will say, just leave. Sometimes it's not that easy. Not someone who will minimize it. Find a domestic violence advocate. Yes, this is domestic violence. Financial abuse hotline, 1-800-799-7233. Again, 1-800-799-7233. Know that leaving right now isn't the only option. If you're not ready to leave, that's okay, so long as there's no physical violence. Let me be clear on that. But start building your exit plan. Financial independence takes time. You're not weak for staying, you're strategic. Stop explaining yourself. No is a complete sentence. You don't owe an explanation for your money. You don't need permission to buy things with your paycheck. Reclaim your financial identity. You are good with money. You've been managing everything. You do deserve nice things. You are not irresponsible. The narrative is a lie. Here's my rule now. If someone in your life makes you get rid of something that represents your freedom, your joy, your independence, that's not love, that's control. And you don't owe them your freedom, not for a relationship, not for peace, not for anything. If I could go back and talk to the version of me sitting in that convertible Trans Am, watching my kids practice, feeling free, I'd tell her, don't let anyone take this from you. If I could go back to the day I sold that 78 Trans Am with my daughter crying in the back seat, I'd tell her, girl, keep the car, lose the man. Because here's what I know. Anyone who loves you wants you to feel free, not controlled. If you're in a relationship where you work 2 jobs, have 2 kids, get 0 help, and you still feel like you're not doing enough, that's not a relationship, that's captivity. Now, there's 3 things I need you to do this week. Download the Financial Control Red Flags checklist. It has all 10 red flags plus action steps. It's free, it's anonymous, it's yours. So head on over to Instagram or TikTok, the @ Real Talk with Nikki, RealtalkwithNiki, or Facebook at Real Talk with Nikki. Link will also be in the show notes. Open one bank account in your name only, even if it's just $20 you put in there. That's $20 of freedom. Tell yourself the truth. You deserve nice things. You are not irresponsible. You are strong. You are capable. And you are enough. Thank you for listening to Real Talk with Nikki, No Filter. If this episode hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Send it to your friend who's just venting about their partner's money issues. They need to know this has a name. Send me a DM on Instagram at Real Talk with Nikki, RealTalkwithNiki. Tell me your Trans Am story. What's the thing you gave up that you shouldn't have? Next week, episode 5, 3 weeks that changed everything. And the moment I realized I couldn't save everyone. Until then, keep your Trans Am. Whatever it is, keep it. Keep it real, keep it honest, and keep taking care of yourself. I'm Nikki, and this is Real Talk, no filter.